Welcome back to the channel. This is Kitten 7770. I'm currently preparing to get the hydrogen tank that I disconnected from my base in here. I've removed the armor off of two sides. I may need to remove a third piece. I'd prefer to get it in with a merge block, but it might be too much for Sprout to handle. Though I don't think it would be heavier than a large grid battery. So the tank is going to go right here, in front of the battery and next to the tank. If I put a merge block here, it's going to be next to impossible to drop it in. So my best bet is to do a merge block here. And turn it off, we're not fully welded. But then I have to put a... This may not work. I might have to not have the merge block there and make it later. But if it doesn't fit, then... Unfortunately, I don't have the not the refinery, the assembler on Watermelon yet. It's still in endeavor. So I'm limited a bit of what I could do. It only has 125 capacity. The full size assembler has 1,000. Now then, for this to work, I need to get the tank, which is currently horizontal, vertical. I've tested Sprout before. I know it could go vertical off the drill. But can it remain vertical off the drill holding a hydrogen tank? I want to say yes, but I'm not certain. That's gonna be something I'll have to find out. In worst case scenario, this video is gonna end very soon with a very satisfying boom. Or devastating in my case. But I don't want that to happen. I know if I'd mess up on this hydrogen tank is full. If it clangs out or does something weird, I'm not just gonna lose the hydrogen tank. Everything around it's going to be blown to bits, including the large cargo container. This is extremely nerve-wracking. Am I even close to grabbing it? Come on. Make contact. Still not grabbing, eh? Let's make the angle steeper then. Ooh, I do not like the... I got it. I have pushed the contrails to their absolute limit. I can't place it down at this angle. I'm gonna have to straighten it up somehow. But that would mean straightening it out and disconnecting it while I'm at a very steep angle. Having the lights on helps a bit. Helps me see, helps you guys see. I don't... About an hour of power left. 2 when I'm just hovering. That's enough time to do this. More than enough time. I've done it on less. Now where to do this at? If I do it, I've got the chair down there. I don't want to do it over the connector. It's guaranteed to fall and then explode. If I do it by the chair, yeah, I could possibly use the chair to brace it and help me tilt upwards more easily. But that also gives a higher chance for the tank to clang out. It's the same risk as I had with the engine. That went better than I could have hoped. Another point of concern. When I put the merge block on it, is it going to tilt over? I could prevent that by bracing it with sprout. Too far back and the merge block's going to be interfered with. But too far forward can... no, no, that's not going to work. I'm going to move sprout forward. I've pretty much got it all laid out in my mind. Oh, is that gonna be a problem with my thruster? I don't think it will be, because my thruster should be off to the side of it. Oh, I'm not even connected yet. No, my thruster should be clear of it. Now I just need to know if I left enough space. Oh, I see another issue. The drill is going to get in my way again. I won't be able to lower it as much as I want to. That's about as far as I can get. So the merge blocks aren't going to work after all. I should probably re-grab that. It doesn't look happy. Alright. I'll take that off. Take both merge blocks off. And retry it. Minus one more. Since I'm going to be dropping it anyways without help of the merge blocks, I'm forced to rely on the weld pads as much as I didn't want to have to use them. I don't really have an option at this point. I could quick save, but I'm confident this is going to go in correctly. I've managed to do it with the engine and the battery. Though admittedly, I haven't... Well, no, I did drop the battery in, but I merge blocked it in afterwards. And the first battery I had to move from its original spot because I put it in the wrong place. I'm not getting any indication that I'm even remotely close with the weld pads. I'm taking a huge gamble with this. Jackpot. It paid out. Whew. That was most nerve-wracking. And I'm not even done. I still gotta clean up the rest of the base, as well as retrieve 2 items from underground. I'm thinking that if I modify Turkey a little bit, it would be better suited to pull out the hydrogen tank. I'll put all the large thrusters facing down, giving it 4 large lifting thrusters, then use some small ones to move it forward and back. That should be more than enough power to lift it out. At least I hope. I still have to yet to try it. Then there's also the matter of getting down there. I would have to dig a new tunnel using Turkey. That tank only had 0.6 in it of hydrogen, so I'm not too worried about it. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the hydrogen tank at a later date. Endeavor's still charging, so I can't take the solar panels down. Which means I'm also going to have to leave the custom turret controller intact. There's also the matter of getting Turkey some power. It's quite low. Let me see now. I need to replace the armor here. I didn't realize I put the wrong block there. I'll have to go back and fix that at some point. That was the old block style I went with. I believe that's my first blooper.
Delivery 22380.
That's another convoy arriving. I think. The text has been a little weird lately. It says convoy's departing, but doesn't say what it's consisting of. I've also been thinking about how to do the lift. It's probably going to be with 2 or either 1 or 2. No, it's probably going to need at least 2 large pistons to reach the ground. I've been fiddling with prototypes off camera in a custom world, and so far they've led to... Let's see, I've had 2 explosions. One build completely obliterated watermelon in that, and well, let's just say I haven't had a successful trial yet, so I'm still fiddling with that idea. It's a cool idea, but honestly, I'm not sure how to approach it. It would be the first time I've made a lift like that. I know how to do a gate off the back, but that's boring and it's been done by multiple YouTubers. Lift gates are not done as often. Well, elevators, I should say. I may have to get some inspiration or... well... I believe Splitsy does elevators. I pale in comparison to him. He does way more than I'm capable of. Though he is an inspiration. And his videos inspired me to make my own, so. He's kind of a role model for me. I placed that wrong. Uh-oh. No, it should be fine. It didn't move. I thought maybe I disconnected the block I'm next to, but it should be held up by the connector. Also, I will eventually look up what color the inside of a watermelon is, so that I could get some internal coloration set up. I'm thinking maybe the conveyors junctions could be seeds, so they'll probably be painted black, while other parts are it's a kind of a reddish pinkish color, I think. Oh look, I'll find the color code for it. And I'll try to match it. Why name it watermelon if you don't color it like a watermelon inside and out? Why are you not placing? This is frustrating me. Did I desync? I might be desynced because I can't place this block. But I'm placing other blocks. Whoops. I gotta go fetch the block I dropped.
A few hours later.
Alright, I've saved. I'm reloading the world. This should fix any desyncs that I may be facing. Let's hope this fixed my issue with this one block that won't place. Nope. Okay, it's not a desync. Did something get disconnected from the grid? Is the container still connected to the grid? The container's still part of the grid. Okay. Something must have happened when I disconnect. Okay. Where's the break in the where's the break in the grid? Let me grind out some of these blocks. I disconnected something somewhere. I'm thinking it's this one welded block. I've been at this fix for a few hours now. Well, as my screen says. Everything's placing. It's possible that that one block wasn't held up by the connector like I thought. But I didn't see any sparks or anything. Weird. It's fixed now. So I could get on with this. Alright. This will be one landing point for a vehicle. Probably for Sprout. It's the most low on power. But then again, I can't afford to take any power from Watermelon because it's not producing any. No, it can produce some. I've got the engine and the hydrogen tank attached. Oh, but I don't have the O2 gen welded up. I still have to clear the ice from the shack. Right, this needs interior plate. I always forget that. Thanks to the medical supply shipment I hit, I know I have enough supplies to make another med bay. I'll still grind down the one I have. I love how I have this scaffolding here so I can run up and down, and yet I usually always use my use my jetpack. Oh, I ran off the edge. I really need to put up some safety railings.
Inventory.
Nope,
full.
don't have enough room for it. It's coming together. Currently, Watermelon's still a station because it's connected to the ground. So, technically, I don't have a mobile base yet. But I technically do. All I have to do is disconnect and it's ready to go. Still. I need to sort out a few things first. Yep. I'm gonna clear the ice from the O2 gen. Then I'll grind it down and transfer the parts over to Watermelon. I'll also need to figure out a way to finish the wheel wells without interfering with the wheels. Oh boy. Just had to refill my hydrogen tanks. Oh, I need an oxygen tank as well. haven't built one of those yet. And I don't need to build one. There are 3 oxygen tanks at the flight research facility. I'll grab one of those. Or all of those. That would give me oxygen for several weeks. Having a large pressurized space on Watermelon is also something I would like. Gyroscope. I still haven't built one of those either. Right, I turned it off. It's like, why wasn't it? I was like, why isn't it working? Am I out of power? Nope, I just turned it off. And it's empty. I'll grab its color, because that's a piece of the crash. Well, not a piece from the crash. I ground it down. Did I grind it down? No, I didn't. I made it that color in blah 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 in remembrance of the crash. There are times where I just trip on my tongue and I cannot speak. And that was one such time. Oh, there's still bits in there.
Energy low.
Haven't heard from Mabel in quite some time. Though I'll probably hear from her once I go after the weapons facility. I'm almost done with the footage for building Endeavor. It's gonna go on for another episode probably, 'cause I recorded 8 hours of footage just trying, well, 2 of it was me trying to figure out why that block went in place. Obviously I skipped that because I didn't want you to bore you with it. I'll move the solar panels once Endeavor's fully charged. It's gonna have to wait for that time. Endeavor uses a good deal of power because of the assembler. Keeping it connected for as long as possible gives me the ability to create more parts. At least until I can make an assembler on Watermelon. I have the grids. I don't know if I have enough parts for the computers though. That's my main issue. So I'm running out of computer components. Nickel is extremely low. I'm almost completely out. Hitting a grid shipment would be my best bet. I've hit 3 shipments so far. And so far no additional reinforcements have been put on them. I need ammo too, though. The stresses involved with surviving off of parts is starting to get to me. I've managed thus far, but it's been a struggle. I maybe should have started out with Lost Colony first, instead of jumping into the fray with Escape from Mars. Though given the difficulties with Frostbite, I don't think I would fare any better. There appears to be more blocks down and underground. Good. More iron. It's a station, so it will just remain floating. I would like to clear out some of that battery. Clear out around that battery, though. It would probably be better if I used Sprout to do this, because that's going to allow me to get the dirt from inside the battery as well. Just curious if there's more in this wall. Probably not. I think I got all the oh, or not. There is still plate in this wall. How much plate? There was a hydrogen tank that was here as well. Mostly well. Oh, I see another bit through the wall. I'm guessing this is what the hydrogen tank was placed on. Still more? Surely I got all of it. Yeah, it looks like I got all of it. Oh, no. Slag. I made a Doom voxel. Well, that's not good. I try to avoid doing that as much as possible. Sometimes it's just unavoidable. I should probably stop before I create another Doom voxel. It feels good to finally be removing the shack. That unknown signal is tempting me, but it's too far away and too little time to get it. Yes, you can see I've welded up a good portion of Endeavor's outline. I'm almost ready to get these solar panels down. I could grind off these ones, but that would unbalance it, and I don't want to do that. Right now, this is a good opportunity for me to weld, not grind or weld, drill out what's down here. Using Sprout will also let me get rid of the doom voxel I made, as well as search for any more potential blocks that are in the ground. Which at this point, I don't think there are any. I have to be careful not to hit the doom voxel with Sprout. It's down here somewhere. I'll clear the battery out. Oh, I hit the doom voxel. Tight squeeze. Ooh, probably as close as I want to get, otherwise I'll be underneath Endeavor's wheel. There's the bit. Can I hit? Yeah, got rid of it. Whew, 8! Oh god, stop clunking. Alright. Huh? More blocks? Seriously? How many? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 additional blocks. And some of them are odd angles. That's not something I built. So that's from the creator. Well, that's going to be about it for this episode. Go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, tell friends, family.
Tower reports. Convoy arrived.
Another arrival. I've missed all the convoys. Well, anyways, that's gonna be about it. So, bye!